Are you not a big fan of the typical candies to give to your neighborhood kids for this Halloween? Are you looking to make something fun, tasty, and spooky as a treat? Then sit tight and we'll show you how to make yummy mommy cookies to make any kid's Halloween memorable. This is How Do I. Stay tuned.
Happy Halloween, guys. Welcome to today's special Halloween edition of How I Do. Halloween happens to be one of the many favorite holidays I love, and I love to treat myself and my family to something sweet and delicious. However, it's even better to make something on your own with care and creativity. On today's show, we will walk you through the steps of making these delicious mummy cookies that you can use for a treat for Halloween. We will teach you how to make the dough from scratch, then how to shape the dough into the mummy cookies, and also we will tell you about the baking process and finally teach you how to coat our delicious cookies. So bring your pens and your appetites for our next video.
Which means that the fall is finally here. The anticipation of the most popular fun and spooky holiday, Halloween, is building up. The kids are wearing their costumes, adults preparing their sacks of candy. But why not bake cookies for this Halloween? And that would make any kid's Halloween memorable. My nephew sure liked them. So if you'd like to know how to make them, stay tuned. 1½ sticks softened butter, 1 cup sugar, 2½ cups all-purpose flour, ½ teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 eggs, 1 cup semi-sweet mini chocolate chips, ½ cup of cocoa, 1 to 2 packages of white chip, 1 to 2 tablespoons shortening, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, an electric mixer, 2 mixing bowls, and baking sheet.
Now that you learned what ingredients you need, in the next video we will show you how to prepare the dough. Take a look at this.
First, get the ingredients for wet mixture: butter, sugar, vanilla extract, eggs. Also, you will need mixing bowl and electric mixer. First, we will make the wet mixture to bake our cookies. This requires butter, sugar, and 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. When you're starting out, you want to start out low speed of your mixer. Then as things start to come together, you can speed it up. Scrape down the sides of your bowl occasionally to make sure there's no clumps. Now you want to add the 2 eggs and continue to mix. The texture should be creamy and should look something like this. Now we will be making the dry mixture. You will need flour, cocoa, baking soda, salt, mixing spoon, and a mixing bowl. Combine flour, cocoa, baking soda, and salt, and stir them well together. Now we will be adding the dry mixture to the wet mixture. You want to start off by adding 1/3 of dry mix to the wet mix and blend well. When it's well combined, go ahead and add another portion of the dry mixture. This will require some time, so be patient. Once that is all mixed, add the rest of the dry mixture and continue to mix well. This is going to be stiff dough, so you know it will require some energy to get this all together. Now we will add 1 cup small chocolate chips to our dough and work those into the dough. After everything is mixed in, you want to refrigerate your dough for 20 minutes or until firm enough to handle.
So you learned how to prepare the dough, and the key is to gradually mix dry mix with the wet mix to prevent the clumps in our next video. We will teach you how to shape them and melt the coating for them.
Okay, so now our dough has been chilled. First, you want to preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit degrees. Now it's time to start shaping our yummy mummy cookies. First, you want to pre-grease your baking sheet with some shortening or butter. You want to start by getting a piece of the dough, pulling it up, and you want to have a piece that's about the size of a walnut. just like so. This would become the body of our mommy. And now what you want to do is to gradually just start working it out into a carrot shape. Now for the head, you need a smaller piece of dough. That's going to end up giving you a ball about the size of a grape. Just go ahead and mold the head on top of the body of the mommy. And try to make the rest of your cookies about the same size. Okay, so our cookies are all set to bake. We will want to put them in our oven for about 8 to 9 minutes or until they are set. While our cookies are cooling, we'll want to prepare the coating for the Yummy Mommy cookies. Place one bag of the white chocolate chips in a glass bowl and a tablespoon of shortening.
Right there.
You will need a small pot of water set to boil. Once the water starts boiling, place your bowl over the water. The heat from the boiling water will start melting our chocolate. Continue to stir the chips as they are melting.
Okay, so that doesn't seem hard. Now you know how to shape them. Now we're going to show you how to coat them.
Most fun part, coating our cookies. Take your baked cookie and you want to spread out the coating of the white chocolate over your cookie. Now you want to take a toothpick and make markings on there to make it look like mommy. Now you can add 2 mini chips for the eyes of our mommy. Okay, once you're all done with markings, you can wait for the coating to set, and these are ready to eat. Enjoy!
Those cookies look amazing, but before I taste them, I would like to give you a review on how to shape them. I actually have some dough here, and I'll start shaping them right now. See how easy and fun these are to make. So you begin by making a shape. You get a ball of dough. You start rolling it into a ball, and then you just roll it into a carrot shape. You put it on the plate. You press it down, make it a little bit flat, and after that, you get a smaller ball of dough. You roll it. That'd be the head for the mummy. Put it on top. You flatten that out, and also, yeah. You see how easy that was? Now I'm gonna give you an alternative way how to do coating. How to coat them, all right? So what you do, I have right here, I have some melted white chips that Elena showed us how to melt. So I'm gonna mix them, make them softer. Another way how to coat our cookies is by taking the cookie and you drizzle the melted chocolate over the cookie. As you can see, you just drizzle it softly. Go soft. You go soft. You could either coat them as shown in the previous video, or drizzle them as so. After that, we add our eyes. After we drizzle all this all over the body, right there, as you can see, we get the eyes, which would be the chocolate chips right here, and you would put them on. Okay, and we will wait for them to set. Okay, so today you've learned how to prepare the dough from scratch. Prepare the dough from scratch to shape our dough, to bake and coat the Yummy Mummy cookies. So now you can surprise your treat, and you can surprise your kids and adults with delicious cookies. So this is spooky cookies. And right here, I'm gonna have some. I'm hungry right now, so I'm gonna get a bite. Really good. Thank you for joining us on How I Do. Thank you.